Mitt Romney announces he will undergo gender reassignment surgery to better connect with female voters. Thomas the Tank Engine says he's a little uneasy with his broad autistic following, and a couple has a nest egg of debt to make sure they've got some money to owe down the road. Yet again, you come crawling back to this verbally abusive web series like the masochistic sea urchin you've always been. This is the Onion Week in Review. Vice President Joe Biden announced from the White House Saturday his plan to honor fallen U.S. soldiers by jumping his Harley-Davidson over the Vietnam Memorial, saying that the, quote, badass tribute was the best way to pay homage to U.S. soldiers who've lost their lives in combat, and the perfect follow-up to his past jumps across famous Washington monuments.
We repeatedly told the Vice President that the jump was extremely dangerous and should not be attempted, but he insisted that even if he did fall, he planned to get fairly tanked before so he wouldn't feel a thing.
Quiet and reserved temp Kevin Bright surprised his co-workers at Flagstone Marketing this week when they discovered that the mild-mannered 27-year-old was actually an untalented singer-songwriter.
How did I get here? It's probably a tree.
Co-workers said they were completely shocked when they realized that Bright, who mostly keeps to himself at work, usually spends his free time embarrassing himself at open mics across the city, and that underneath his meek and soft-spoken exterior is a terrible guitarist with no musical sensibility whatsoever.
You see him in the office, he's this quiet, reserved kid, and you would never think, oh, he's got a great voice and a wonderful stage presence. And you'd be totally right. He sucks. He's just the worst.
Local video editor James Korf told reporters Wednesday that despite having said goodbye over 10 minutes ago, his friend, 25-year-old Michael Woodward, still remained active on Gchat and had shown no signs of leaving.
He said he had to get going a minute ago, but his little dot is still green. If it were yellow, it would mean that he hasn't been on the computer for a little while, or if it was red, it would mean he doesn't want to talk, but it's green. I can tell. I can see it right there. He's still there.
Korf later said that he felt briefly relieved when Woodward's chat logo turned orange, but was once again dejected when it became green within seconds. And in this week's op-ed pages, a high school guidance counselor laments the fact that no one in his entire goddamn school has been molested. In other news, a bedbug feels bad for an area man, but a bug's gotta eat. A development exec wants to see what, where, and how that would look, live, and play out, and a man at the gym is just watching TV. And with that, we release you into the cold, ruthless world armed only with the knowledge you've acquired from this video. Simply heartbreaking. For more, visit theonion.com/newsbeat.